third and final day on the water. We actually bank a few fish, explore a whole bunch of new country, see lots of new water, actually get the fly rods out for a change, enjoy a few smelt for dinner, and I finally get some redemption on the steelhead.
Well, here we go again. Day 3, finally gonna get a full day of fishing. This will be the first time I get a full day of fishing on this whole trip. So anyways, we're going back into where we were yesterday. Yesterday we lost 2 fish in here, and it was just heartbreaking and really frustrating and disappointing. But at the same time, it's fishing and that stuff happens. So yeah, regroup, we're gonna do it again today. And today we do have all day, so we're gonna get some steelhead on the bank today. Let's hope anyways. Can't be any worse than yesterday, that's for sure. So lots of food, we'll have some good meals down here too, and yeah, we're just gonna have a fun day of it. So stick around and see how we make out. So it's coffee time. I haven't had my morning coffee yet, so after that hike, time to make some coffee. So we're gonna get that done, then we'll get real serious about fishing. Tyler's tying up some riverside bags.
Coffee and fish eggs.
Coffee and fish eggs. It's a way to start the morning. One of my goals for today too is to catch a fish on my spay rod. I have a spay rod that I had up last fall, and if you watch last fall's vlogs, you'll see me catching lots of pink salmon and stuff on the spay rod. But I have a new line for it, which I can cast way better, and I really want to catch a steelhead on it. So when we get to the right water, I know there's some pools around here or some runs that I could fish it well with, and it's definitely going to get the spay rod out and try and catch them. And hopefully I'll get my first spay rod fish today. If not, I got a center pin, I got a spinning rod, so between the 3 rods or 3 techniques, I'm pretty sure we can put a fish on the bank today, unlike yesterday. So Tyler's hooked up. Oh, I thought you lost him when you said that. I thought when you said no, I thought you lost him. It's a pretty epic battle going on here. He's been in there for a while. Three days to get her, but we got her. Look at the purples in this thing. Beauty. How's that feel?
Oh, so much better.
So much better.
So much better.
Got a fish on the board anyways. Tyler landed a nice one there, so that's always awesome. I'm heading upstream. I'm gonna try another little pool up here. So I have not hooked up yet today, but I've been goofing around a lot, to be honest with you. So now I'm time to get serious, get some fish and done. So I'm going to start off here with a spoon. It's probably my least favorite way to catch them, but it picks off if there's any active fish. It's a good way to pick them off. So it's just a rainbow little Cleo, nice heavy one. I can get it out there. This big current, it's nice to have a heavy one you can get down deep in. So we'll start with that.
and do a few casts, see if we can't pick off an easy one, and then we'll go to break out the center pin and try some spawn and stuff. Oh, there we go. First cast. I'm gonna get my drag set. Oh yeah. Looks like it's hooked funny. Or it's just in the far corner of the mouth. Oh, gone. It was hooked funny. I think it came, I watched it come up and grab it and it looked like it was kind of on the outside of his mouth. So first cast, another fish lost for me. Today's the day though, I gotta get one on the bank.
That's my luck today. That really hurts. Another lost fish. That's the first fish I hooked today. First cast with the spoon actually in this little pool I just came to. And I don't know what's going on. I just can't get him in. So yeah, luck's got to change. It's going to change. I'm going to get one on the bank. It's going to happen. So just got to keep fishing. So, All
right, cast number 2. Spoon feels funny. I don't know what about the fish up here. They just love hardware. And again, it's my least favorite way to catch them, but it's so effective. Like at home, I hardly ever pick up a spoon. They just don't eat them like this. But up here, they like hardware. Maybe it's just a reaction type thing. Break out the center pin. Maybe get one on a spawn bag. So starting with it's like a pink spawn bag. Got my shot all bulked up, and then a slip float up top so I can set the depth, but also slip floats help reduce line twist with a center pin. You get a lot of line twist when you're reeling them in fast, and that helps. So up here, there's my stopper right there. I'm just gonna slide it down to put where I want it there. Yeah, here's hoping. Well, we didn't have any more action out of this hole, so we decided to hit the trail and just go exploring the river and looking for some more fish holding water and see what else was around the next bend. Winter's hanging on the trail here, but not much of it left now.
Some really beautiful sights along this river. This is a lot of fun. And we're hiking into stuff we've never seen before now. We're exploring again, which I really enjoy that. I like catching fish too, but lost one this morning. Tyler banked one this morning, and yeah, we're gonna continue on looking for some fishable water, but look at that. It's awesome.
Look at this pine tree. Look how big this thing is. Good grief. Big old hole at the bottom. You can see right through it. Wow, that's massive.
This is beautiful. What a spectacular spot. We've been hiking and looking at different water, and a lot of riffly water, but this pool looks beautiful. But again, we haven't got a fish out of it, but it looks awesome. Look at that. So we'll keep plugging away. I'm still at one loss, and Tyler's got one on the bank. That's all we've got so far. But look it up here. Look at these cliffs up here. It's amazing. So it seems the farther we go upstream, the prettier it gets. We just keep coming up and seeing another cool spot, and another gorgeous rock bluff or whatever. Like, look at this over here, this big rock cliff. And then down here, there's a nice little run. This water's really cold for the fish to sit in water like this, but at times this could be a really good run. So yeah, all this stuff, we're just storing it, and in the future we'll know where to come to. So that's why we get out and explore, and then we have all these areas to fish when we come back, and we can just jump from spot to spot to spot. So yeah, gorgeous area. I mean, I still am fishless, but I'm still having fun. This is great exploring all this, but yeah, still want to get a fish before it's all over. Here's another one of those spots where you just have to stop and take it all in for a minute. So Tyler's back is killing him. So he's going to stay at our original hole there, and I'm going to continue downstream to where I lost a good one yesterday. And hopefully I get revenge on him. And I also have my spay rod. I really want to catch one with my spay rod. So that's kind of the goal down there too. So yeah, got to head down there. Tyler's going to stay up there and make his lunch. And then we'll meet up again later for supper. But I just want to show you this beam. This looks pretty man-made. It's all washed in the corner, but very square. Like if you look at it, it's super flat and square. But look at the size of that. I believe it's cedar, although I'm no expert. And it just goes on and on. Oh, it's got a big old nail in it too. Look at that. So this is probably from back in the logging days. But yeah, look at this thing. Goes way down, like the end's right down there. So pretty cool things you find when you're tramping around the woods. There's the other end of it. Look how big this thing is. Yeah. While I'm bushwhacking through here anyways, I'm just going to show you something I do to help keep my rods from sticking in everything, because really here there's no trails at all, so you're just bushwhacking, you're just going through all the sticks and stuff. So what I do is use a rod glove, but I put two rods. I have my spay rod and my center pin both together, but I put them both together in the same rod glove. They do fit nicely for if you use a spinning rod glove. So yeah, it's one single thing. You can just weave through the bush nice and easy. It doesn't hang up. Your line's not catching on branches, and you're not constantly turning around to untangle things. So yeah, just a little tip. Actually just started doing that a lot this trip, and it's working great. Started using two rod gloves, just two different rods, two rods, two rod gloves, but again, they end up going crossing and opening up, and this one single one with 2 rods in it. Actually, Tyler got 3 rods in one of his, so that's the way to do it. So anyways, just a quick tip for you.
Man, this is crappy water. Look how thick this is. Oh, there's water. Good. Good, good, good. Because there's no trail to this spot, you always end up taking a different way. And this was the wrong way. I'm a little too far upstream. I gotta go down a bit. Don't lose your hat. So I've made it. Beautiful spot. Big cliffs there to watch. There's, oh, the eagles are up there. It's like 4 of them. That's awesome. Yeah, look at that cliff. Nice. Yep. Gonna start with spay rod right away. Hopefully get an active fish that's not smart enough to avoid my presentation. Cause yeah, I'm pretty new at this.
Okay, let's see if I can hook one on my spay rod. I'm beginning to think I'm gonna have to work really hard to get bit now. I'm running out of time. Fish this whole beautiful hole with the fly and spawn, not a bite. So there is another run down. It's a long way to go, but I guess if I want to get one, I better keep trucking. So onward I go. Well, as it seems to be the way on this trip, our fishing success has been pretty minimal. So last night we went smelt fishing, and generally smelt fishing you catch like lots of smelt and you have a big smelt fry and it's all great. Well, last night we went smelt fishing and got two little smelt. So I am going to fry them up and I am going to have them for dinner. I might even share one with Tyler. So anyways, we'll get them cleaned up, we'll get them in the frying pan. All cleaned out, ready to go. Well, there's supper. A sausage, some tomato rice, and one little smelt. Tyler already ate his and he almost stole mine. He said it was so good. So generally I'm used to eating a whole lot more than one smelt, and they're generally a little bigger than this, but hey, I'm gonna enjoy it anyway, so yep. Take the backbone out. So one little smelt. Give it a taste. Oh yeah. I wish I had a bucket full of these. These are so good. Well, dinner's all done. I'm all filled up. I got my coffee ready, so I'm just gonna finish up my coffee, and then I have like 2 hours left to catch a fish. I can't believe it's come down to like I have 2 hours to catch a fish out of 3 days. All these truck issues, like up until today, I've probably only fished 6 hours in 2 days. Like, it's ridiculous. Normally we're out here 12 hours a day, right? But yeah, what can you do? I mean, stuff happens, right? So, got to make the best of it. But yeah, the fish just aren't cooperating today. So the last 2 hours I'm going to spend on that hole where I lost one first thing this morning, where I lost that fish. So I'm going to go back there and finish the night out there, and hopefully we'll get bit. But I'm going to have my coffee first, and hopefully we can get a fish.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Tyler! I hope my hand wasn't in the way of that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Cannot screw this up. Look at this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
That's so awesome. Pre-spawn hen. Look at that. Got her on the spoon. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Nice.
Oh, that feels so much better. That is such a relief. I'm not going home without a fish, or with fishless, so yes. Gorgeous fish. That thing fought and jumped, did everything a wild steelhead should. Yes. That's awesome. I'm so excited to get a fish finally. We worked really hard and weren't rewarded very much at all for our work. We hiked miles and miles and miles, and we saw lots of awesome water and beautiful countryside. So part of the hiking part was awesome, and seeing the sights was awesome. This country up here is just so gorgeous. This beautiful country up here. And not to be greedy or anything, but I got an hour left and I might be able to get another one. So I'm going to keep trying here. I went to the center pin and spawn bag, and hopefully I can be able to get another one on the bank. So yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully we'll get another one yet.
So I'm just going to try a chartreuse spawn bag. Now that the light's going down, I do like chartreuse a little bit better. I think it shows up better, and hopefully we'll still get bit. We still got some time.
Well, that was a pretty frustrating trip, that's for sure, fishing-wise anyways. But you know what? As much as we didn't catch a lot of fish, we did see a lot of amazing country. We had some great meals back in the bush. Explored a lot of new water we hadn't seen before. Just, yeah, saw a lot of good stuff. And had a great campsite on a beach. That was pretty awesome. So yeah, there was some bright points to it. There was some bad stuff too, like all kinds of vehicle issues. I had a camera go in the water that was probably pooched. And yeah, some tackle issues and stuff. But you know what? It's part of the game, right? So can't catch them every time, but I'm kind of used to catching fish, so it's a pretty tough pill to swallow. But that fish at the end was kind of like the reward at the end. We worked really hard. I didn't stop today. We just kept going, trying to get that fish, and I finally did get that fish. So we will be back, obviously. Love this area, love this place, so I'm gonna be back for sure. And we're coming back in the fall, and it probably won't be till October. We're gonna come a little later in the year this time. So anyway, so we'll be back for sure. Got lots of fishing to do this summer yet, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.